Let's quickly cut across to our reporters joining us from on-field in Mumbai. Sahil Joshi joining us, Saurabh Vakhtania, Mustafa Sheikh have been tracking Sushant Singh Rajput's case and the investigations carried out by the Mumbai police so far. 56 people have been called in, they've been summoned, interrogated, statements have been recorded, and now is the time when Sushant Singh's family want the probe to be carried forward by the CBI. In fact, Nitish Kumar, the Bihar Chief Minister himself, has admitted that he is going to push and recommend for a CBI probe. What really happens then to the Mumbai police's probe and investigation so far? Let's quickly cut across to Sahil Joshi joining us. Sahil, this comes if the CBI probe is recommended and ordered for, this will be a big blow to the Mumbai police who've been investigating into the case for over a month and a half. They've recorded that many statements. What really happens if in case a situation arises where the CBI is pushed to carry forward this investigation?
You know, it looks like now that the Supreme Court, what happens in Supreme Court tomorrow will decide what exactly is going to happen further. Because we have just spoken to the lawyer of Rhea Chakravarti, Satish Maneshinde, and this is what he has said. He has said it very categorically that the Bihar police has no jurisdiction to investigate the case. And the case will continue in the Supreme Court. So that means that even if the Bihar police, Bihar government hands the case over to CBI, they are not going to take back their petition in the Supreme Court, because they say that there cannot be transfer of the case which had no legal basis for Bihar to get involved. At the most, they could have filed 0 FIR and transfer the case to Mumbai police. And then you know, it's a matter of jurisdiction. That's what they are trying to say.
Right.
What the lawyer further says that the transfer of the case on which they had no jurisdiction to CBI has no legal sanctity. So according to Rhea's lawyer, that even though they have no problem with the CBI probe, what they have a problem with is that the Bihar government unilaterally taking a decision to transfer the case to the CBI, of which they have no jurisdiction, and that's why the case cannot be transferred to CBI by the Bihar government.
Absolutely.
That's what is their legal position. Yeah.
Absolutely, Sahil. Considering that it's only a recommendation, Bihar police or the Chief Minister can only recommend. It can't be ordered. They can't order for one. It has to come up from the central agency itself. Considering that Rhea Chakravarti's lawyer has now jumped into the fray saying it's not Bihar's jurisdiction to push for a CBI probe, it really is, countering her own statement where she herself asked for a CBI probe in the first place. So Rhea Chakravarti's intention at this moment is in the spotlight nonetheless. Mustafa Sheikh joining us.
On that particular thing, on that particular thing, I asked him specifically that it was Rhea herself has said that the CBI approach should be done in this particular case, on which he has made it very clear that they have no problem with anything of that sort. He doesn't want to make any statement on that because Rhea has already made it clear on the social media. They have a problem with someone else transferring the case to CBI, of which they have no jurisdiction. So according to him, Bihar government has no right to transfer the case to CBI because the case has not happened in their jurisdiction. Absolutely. If at all the case needs to be transferred to CBI, it needs to be the Maharashtra government's decision that the case should be transferred to CBI. It's not Bihar government's jurisdiction. That's what the lawyer is saying.
But a lot of points come into play here, a lot of angles come into play here, considering the Enforcement Directorate is also probing a money angle. They're looking at mishandling of Sushant's funds and money within his account, and considering the ED is involved in the case and the legal heir to Sushant's property and his money comes down to his father. Here, since Sushant's father lives in Patna, the Bihar police have all the right to push for a CBI probe. This is what the Bihar police's stance has been all along. Now, going back to Rhea Chakravarti, let's take in Mustafa Sheikh joining us on that. Mustafa, all that talk about Rhea Chakravarti missing, she's not at her home, her house is locked up now. What's the status on that? Where is Rhea? Is she available? We heard the lawyer saying that you summon her and she'll be present, but nonetheless, she's not at her home.
Well, that's the official stand of her lawyer, saying that she is available for the probe if she is called by the Bihar police, by the Mumbai police or by any of the courts where the petitions have been filed. She will be present physically on those days, on those times. So that is the position which the lawyers, the legal team of Rhea Chakrabarti has taken. It is true that her location must not be known at this point of time, and she is not at her residence, but that's the legal position. See, the point is that maybe her legal team feared that she might be arrested by the Bihar police, and hence she is not at her home. But at the same point of time, we'll have to see what happens in the court. If her presence is demanded by any of the agencies or the court, I think she will be present. That's the stand which her legal team has taken. Back to you.
Right. Mustafa, do stay with us. We also have Divyesh joining us for more details. On this, Divyesh, we do know that the DIG, in fact, beg your pardon, Saurav Bhaktania joining us for details on that. Saurav, we understand that the Bihar police is currently in Mumbai. They're trying to access some details. They're finding it hard because the DG is, in fact, quarantined there against the will of the government. They also, Nitish Kumar, the Bihar Chief Minister, said the Mumbai police was very well alerted about Bihar police coming into Mumbai to investigate. When they knew very well, why were they forced into quarantine? So we're looking at two police departments at loggerheads, but Bihar police in Mumbai, how much headway have they got, and are they currently probing as well?
Well, Nabila, if you see for the last couple of days, the Bihar police has went into hiding. Let me tell you, the 4 officers and the constable team which was in Mumbai, earlier they were going around at some places. They have taken till now 6 statements in this particular case. But as after their SP, Vinay Tiwari, was quarantined by the BMC officials, all the 4 officials are not now seen in Mumbai. They actually went into hiding. That is what the Bihar police officials have said, because if they go out somewhere, BMC will definitely look after them, and they might also quarantine them. Now, very importantly, as Sahil was mentioning, the jurisdiction will be now decided by the Supreme Court. But very important information would like to share you that Mumbai police is in no mood to back down here. I actually spoke to some of the sources who are actually investigating the whole case. They all were summoned to Mumbai Police Commissioner office yesterday evening. Now, from IO of the case to police inspectors, senior inspector, ACP, DCP, all the officers, both case, that is the Sushant case and the Disha Salan case, all the officers were called to Mumbai Commissioner's head office. Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh clearly checked the current status of the whole case and has given a clear message that not a single information or a piece of paper should be given to anybody, be it anybody. If the Bihar police is coming there, media people are coming there, you have to not give out any information. If someone is asking for the paper, you can take my name or tell my name to talk directly to them. Right. So this is the real tussle right now.
Absolutely. It appears that the Bihar police clearly has no free hand, no free hand for the Bihar police in Mumbai. The Mumbai police there have made it quite sure and apparent that they will not comply with the Bihar police. If anything, they've got to come and join in the investigation with the Mumbai police, but can't carry out a separate probe. Also, the question of jurisdiction comes into play, as Sahil Joshi also mentioned.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.